Hello everybody, this is Fred DeBerg and this is another edition of Fred Talk. I am so excited. I get the privilege of introducing some of my favorite people, and this by far is somebody that is way up at the top of my list. Her name is Katie Hall. Katie Hall, hello.
Hello.
Katie, you have been dancing with me now for how many years now?
Since I was 70.
70.
Now you want me to reveal how many years
I don't know. Do you want to?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 82.
She's 82 years old, ladies and gentlemen. She is a testament to what how dance can benefit, and she's amazing. Katie, you got involved with Spotlight Dance Arts when something happened. You lost your husband.
Yes.
And you told me that it was like starting over. What was that like for you?
Well, I just had to reinvent myself. My entire life was involved with my husband. We were extremely close, and all of a sudden I was by myself. So at first I picked up a clarinet I hadn't played for
That's right, you were
50
playing
years.
with the, what orchestra were you playing
San
with?
Diego Concert Band.
Yeah.
And then I was volunteering for CYT in the costume department.
That's right.
And that's where I met you.
Are you the one that did the legendary Pete's Dragon? Weren't you the one that did the...
I did.
Well, you and I know that we collaborate a lot on creative things. And in fact, what you don't know is we're going to be working on a Fred Talk sign that's going to be dropped in here. So tune in for that. So you might notice that I'm wearing some real glitzy things right now. Well, Katie is an accomplished seamstress and costume designer. She is amazing. And she's my go-to. You've been doing costumes for me for our dance concerts from the beginning, right? And I got to show you this. So this is the big reveal. So as you can see, I'm wearing a costume, and this is just a sample of the ingenuity of this lady, the creativity. If you look at this vest, you want to tell her what you did?
I will.
What did you do?
Well, you were asking me to replicate a vest that I had done before.
We were doing a dance called Bye Bye Blackbird.
Right.
And
I couldn't find the fabric. And it had kind of had a black and kind of a pearlized stripe in it.
Kind of a satin, no satin kind of look. See this? See? Yeah.
And I couldn't find the material, and it was important that you looked like my vest.
Exactly.
So I experimented with Scotch tape, and I cut it to size, and I stuck it on the black satin, and then I steamed it from the back side to seal it.
Oh my goodness. So ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this beautiful pinstriping is split Scotch tape. You heard me. She actually physically cut the Scotch tape to the right size in order to make it look like this. Isn't that amazing? This is the kind of ingenuity this lady has, all right? She's also a phenomenal person when it comes to interior design. When did you get started doing interior design?
Well, I think I've done it all my life, rearranging my mother's magazines on the coffee table when I was 4.
It had to be, everything has to be a certain way, you know? Yes.
And then after my husband of 47 years passed away, my kids were scared to death that I was going to be a permanent resident with them.
Uh-oh.
And my daughter, who had always given me great encouragement to go into interior design, had cards made up and signed up some friends of hers and got me going into the interior design.
It's amazing. And I know you've helped us with our home. What you don't know, we're going to have to give it a little tour of some of the things that we did in our kitchen. We don't have an actual tile backsplash, it's actually painted. And that was all inspired by this lady. Just wonderful, wonderful creativity. We have such a good time, and we're still working on projects.
Right.
Because, I come up with ideas and she's going, okay, he's up with ideas again. So we have been dancing together as partners for pretty much the same amount of time, maybe a few years after we started. And what would be one of your favorite dances that we've done?
Winking a smile.
Wink and a smile. You know, from Sleepless in Seattle, we do this partner dance. Because over the years, Katie and I, my goodness, I can't tell you how many dance numbers we've done, how many solos Katie's done. And truthfully, to be this well put together at 82, come on, really. She is also the fashionista. She never comes in without her makeup and her outfit absolutely impeccable. And people know her for that. You know, they know her for that. What would be something that you would say to encourage people that are over 55 to dance? What difference has it made in your life?
Well, the first thing I would do to encourage them is to come to you, because you're a tremendous inspiration.
I'll pay her later. Yes. Okay.
And it keeps you young, it keeps you agile, and it keeps you fit, and
Right.
it keeps your mind in a good place.
Right. Well, and as I recall, I mean, you recently had something that happened to you where you went into the hospital, and the doctor said something to you about a surgery you had to have. What did they say?
Excuse me. He actually told my son just prior to the surgery that it was a long, involved surgery, and that at my age, I probably would not be able to continue the entire surgery. Now, what they were going to do with me, I have no idea.
And you don't even want to know.
I didn't ask. But my son's reply to them was, she's a dancer and she's in excellent shape, and I don't think you'll have any problem. And I did not. I sailed right through it with no issues.
Praise God for that.
And I told Fred I owe him all that for keeping me in such good shape.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm going to pay her later. So yeah, anyway. But yes, that's awesome, and I'm glad I could be a part of your life in that way. This is killing me. We're doing the 6 feet apart thing, and I still want to give her a hug. It's crazy, but I won't do that on camera. So anyway, thank you so much for this time, and thank you for all that you've meant to me. And also, what you don't know is we're going to be doing some practicing as soon as this camera's off. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this edition of Fred Talk. Again, my name is Fred DeBerg. Let's keep the arts alive in San Diego. God bless.